Welcome to day 6. Day 6 is about creating your vision. Okay. We've dived down through the layers of understanding the different levels of desire, where we find it, whether we start from where we don't want to be, all the way down to asking our intuition what it is that we truly desire. So, part of this week is about getting a super clear picture of what it is that you want and where you're going. So fingers crossed, you've got a lot more information and understanding about what it is that you're looking for, and you've got some clarity about where you want your life to go. Okay. Now, remember, we're chucking it in all different areas of your life. So if everything's working well, but your career, you may just want to focus on career, or you may just want to, see how far you can take some of what's already working and see how far you can take it. That would be amazing as well. But ultimately, what we're looking for is that picture of what your life is going to look like. Okay. And what better way of doing that than visually? All right. So I want you to have this concept that everything that you dream up in your mind can be your reality. Your mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, number one. But number two, visioning really helps clarify your next steps forward. If you're trying to get fulfillment in any area of your life and you are not sure, the hows will become apparent when your vision becomes clear. If your vision isn't clear, it's kind of like putting in your GPS. I'm not sure where I want to go, but can you take me there anyway? How am I going to get to the place that I'm not sure I want to be at because I don't know what it is? Right? When you have your vision, it's having a very clear address in your GPS about exactly where you want to go. And the hows, which is driving there, is something that the universe works out with you on the way. If you don't have your address, your GPS, your vision, your desire clear, how can the universe help you with this? How can you move to where you want to be? It's not going to be possible. You're going to be forever going, but I don't know, but I don't know, but I don't know. And that's okay if you don't know and you don't want to know. But if you do want to know, this process that we've gone through this week and creating this in a very clear vision for yourself is going to be a game changer. All right. Now, the classic way of doing this is a vision board. If you've never done a vision board, it's usually getting like a big piece of cardboard and getting a whole bunch of different magazines or, printouts from the internet about what you want your life to look like. Okay. So I've done 2 or 3 or 4 vision boards in the last number of years. It's not my preferred way of doing it, but it's also a really nice way of getting a representation of what it is that you want. So whether it's, a romantic couple at a dinner, whether it's the holiday place that you've always wanted to go to, whether it's, the working 3 hours per day, 4 days a week is your dream, write that on your vision board. Like, make it really clear. If you want to make it visual, pick photos, pictures that really resonate. If there's if you want to lose weight, for example, and you want to get to the weight that you were 5 years ago, get a picture of yourself then and put it on the vision board, right? And say really kind of affirming things around it to make yourself feel really good about it. So get clear on what it is that you're calling in, what it is that you want. And hopefully you've got all of that information from the past number of days. And looking at pictures and looking through magazines and looking online can really get a lot more clarity for you in what that looks like and feels like. Okay, so if it takes you a little bit of time, that's okay. This one's a fun one. It will take a little bit more time than usual, so give yourself a good half an hour at least. If you've only got a little bit of paper and you want to do that, that's fine. If you want to go all out and go to the art shop and buy 15 magazines and spend 3 hours on it, do that, because it's actually really worth it. Okay. If you're not so visual and you don't really care about doing a vision board, you can also write it down, or you can do a meditation where you start dreaming it up, where you're thinking about what your desires are. All right. Remember, your brain doesn't know the difference. The more you see it, the more you feel it, the more you envision it, the more you hear it, the easier and easier and easier that vision becomes. Okay, so give yourself a vision statement if that helps you. Start focusing on the feelings and the goals and the dreams associated with what this vision looks like, what this desire is manifest as, right? Are you flying business class, or are you buying a home, or are you getting that job or getting that partner, or whatever it is that your goals are? Make it clear, write it down, put it on a board, and get yourself into a place of understanding, feeling, and knowing that this is who you are becoming, because this is a really key step of transformation into where you want to be. Okay, remember, this is powerful stuff. It can help you take aligned action once you get clear. Remember that address on the GPS will be really clear for you, so you can allow yourself to move forward quickly. And it's okay to keep refining your vision over time. Like I said, I've refined my vision multiple times. It is totally okay to do that. But starting with where you want to be at this moment in time is a really powerful springboard to wherever you want to be, whether that's your final end goal in terms of career or whatever it might be, or whether it's just one of those, oh, I'd really just like to take the next step in my workplace. And then once you're there, you redefine and you go, okay, well, I'm here. This is great, but I really want more. So you redefine, you re-envision. Okay, so this is something that you can come back to again and again and again. But give yourself a visual of something, whether you want to draw it out on a piece of paper as well. That's a really good option. But remember that making your visions clear makes that address, that GPS address that you're sending your soul to, super clear. And then the universe is like, oh, well, that's a no-brainer. They want to go there. Why didn't they tell me? And they're going to start driving you there. Okay, so use this as a really powerful springboard to that beginning of the transformation. All right, good luck, and I will see you tomorrow for day 7.